Hey, Damon.
More terrible jokes, is it?
Terrible? What do you mean?
They're dad jokes.
You love dad jokes.
I do, but they're mostly terrible.
Why did the vampire need to brush his teeth?
I don't know.
Because he had bat breath.
Wow. That is not what I would have guessed.
What's a mummy's favorite part of the workday?
When it's time to wrap up?
That's good! I was gonna say their coffin break.
Wow.
Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing? Let's see. This is Vlogtober day 17. So it is October 17th. Sunday, October 17th, 2021. I promise I do know what day of the week it is. It's just, remember, I do it like the night before, kind of. Like, it's after midnight, so it's the right day. But it's still my Saturday night because I just got off work a little while ago. So, like, I like to make it accurate, but that throws me off with my schedule, I guess, because I have a weird schedule. Like, even for an evening person, since my work doesn't have an actual overnight shift anymore, I work like a late afternoon into the evening shift, into the night, because I mean we work longer hours, but like, it's not just an 8-hour shift or whatever. But anywho, but then I stay up basically all night, and then I sleep in the morning till it's time to get up and get ready and go to work. That works for me though. Like, some people really don't like that. Like, I know whenever my sister has jobs where she's worked overnights or like evenings, it might be fine for like a while for her, but then she would say like it drove her crazy because she couldn't get out. Like, she's a day person, so like she couldn't get out and do the things she wanted to do and stuff. But like, I always make it work for me, because like if I have to go somewhere, I'll go to the post office like before I go to bed, or depending on the day, I mean, I could get up a little bit early to go, or like same with shopping and that kind of thing. But shopping was easier when our stores were 24 hours. I'm just saying, like, when COVID hit, all of our stores were suddenly like, no, we don't want to do 24 hours anymore, which is understandable. But like, I really miss it, and I wish that I know that COVID is still around. I know that it's still a very real thing, and that people are obviously still getting it, but like, obviously I've recently had it, so it's not like I'm thinking that it's gone. But I wish that they would at least consider going back to 24 hours a day. It's so much easier for people like me and Damon, because he works with me, to go like after work to get things and this and that. So it would be lovely if that could happen. But anywho, I don't know. I talk about like weird off topic kind of random things, I guess, when I don't have a lot to fill in as far as the events of my day. Because like today, mostly I worked. Like I said, I got up, went to work. Thank you guys that wished me a better day and gave me the positive vibes that it would be a better day. And the affirmations worked. It was a better day. I had less people, but it was still better by far, in fact. Some of that was the good vibes of the people that, like, all of us that worked together tonight worked together well. So it was just good vibes, I'm sure, that made the day better and easier. And it was like, I call it Heather weather, but it was like dreary and gray. And I think at one point in the day it was kind of rainy. Like I spent my day inside the building, so I'm not positive, but I think at one point in the day it was kind of rainy. So I think that kept people indoors and not coming out to come by. But that's okay because we got our stuff done instead. So that worked out. It was a much better day. It was a nice way to end the week. Now I have a couple of days off and hopefully can get more crocheting done so I don't just have weird things to talk about. I got the tiniest bit of crocheting done, and forgive the loose ends. I didn't weave anything in. Usually that's what I do, is weave in the ends. Like every time I have an end, I weave it in. But first of all, this is thread, and I don't with thread as often for some reason. But sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Probably mainly because I don't usually change thread colors very often. Like if I'm making doilies or something, they're usually just the same color. But I changed colors. My other reason being, when I changed colors, since the pattern didn't call for changing colors, I just wanted to do it. I wasn't sure if I was doing it like on the right row of what I wanted it to look like. So I wasn't sure if I was going to end up ripping it back out, and tying it off and cutting it and all that was going to be annoying enough to rip back, as you all know. But if I tied the ends or woven the ends in also, that would have been double annoying. So I just didn't do that yet. So yeah, ignore all the ends that are hanging around. And then my working end is here too, because I'm still like, I'm in the middle of a row. But the post-mortem doily that I was working on, I decided to do the coffin part in black, and then the white, I switched back to white because this is where the doily is going to start. And the edges where I was worried about them looking kind of wonky, they are starting to kind of stretch out and look more normal. There's still kind of a pretty good point to them, but like these compared to these, but the other day they were really wonky. So the extra rows are straightening them out like I had hoped. So we'll see in another row or two how they're looking. And like I said, obviously I'm working on it, so I haven't blocked it. So if I block it, I think that'll help also with the corners here. So, because when I even do like that, like that's more what I'm sure it's supposed to look like. So yeah, I'm sure we'll get this looking coffin-y. I mean, it already looks pretty coffin-y to me. I really like this. Like, I really like it. I might do it in like a thicker, like a really thin yarn or like a thicker thread or something at some point to make. I have a couple of, I call them table runners. They're not really, because they don't go the whole length of my table. They are more just like big doilies, because they're made with they're the ones I'm thinking of right now that I have are made with cotton yarn, but like a thicker yarn. So they would make this doily be like, you know, like this big or whatever. But if I made it with that instead of the thread, but I wouldn't mind making this in something bigger to lay kind of like across my table like I do with those. I have one that's more like a spring color that I have that's made with like I think it's a purple and green yarn twisted together. And then it's cotton yarn that was from Walmart a while back. And then, or maybe it was like purple and blue twisted together. And then I have a Halloween one that was the black and orange twisted together. When that, even though I don't need cotton at all, and this was like years ago. It was years ago even when I made these though, because I did use it right away. But when Walmart had put the orange and black twisted yarn on clearance, I bought like a ton of it. So I was like, I'll use this for everything. And I used quite a bit of it on the table runner centerpiece doily thing, but yeah, anyway, so that's what I worked on. I finished the black, and then I did this outer row of white, and then I'm just starting. I guess I didn't just start it. I slip stitched into the corner space, and that's where it ended. I didn't even chain up for the next row. So I got this row on is what I did tonight. Finished the black, got the row of white on, and that's about it. But you can definitely see the little skeleton in there, and I really, really like him. I think he's cute. Once again, that is a paid-for pattern on Ravelry. It's called the Postmortem pattern. I think it's real cute. I like it. What else? When I wake up, Damon and I have to go grocery shopping. I will hopefully take you guys along with me. Haven't taken you to the store yet at all this year. It's because we've been going to Walmart more than Meijer's, because Meijer's hasn't had... It's not that Meijer's shelves are bare, but they haven't had, it seems like the specific brands that he and I buy of whatever it is we're buying, those are the brands that are gone. So we have other brands at Walmart of the things also that we like. So we just have ended up at Walmart. And Walmart in general has had like more bare shelves. So it's less exciting. So I haven't taken you guys with, but yeah, maybe depending on which store, or no matter which store we end up at, I will try to bring you with and show you around a little bit, at least find something exciting. Like at least maybe tour the Halloween area or the yarn area. Or that's another thing too, like both of the stores lately have just been torn up, like in the yarn aisles. I don't know why. Like both of my stores used to look really good, and not lately. I actually went into Walmart a week or two ago. Me and Damon were shopping. Damon and I were shopping, and we go by and he goes, I know you want to stop at the yarn aisle, so I'm just going to go over to electronics and look at whatever. So I was like, okay, well, I'll be here when you get back. And I was, because he came back and found me straightening up the aisle. And like, there's a lot of yarns that people, like the yarns were unraveled. So I was like trying to fix those and put them in their spot. And if I put that much work into my yarn room, I'd have a cleaned up yarn room, I'll tell you what. I mean, not that any of my yarn's unraveled, but it definitely needs tidying. I will get to it. I was talking to my boss about that actually today too, because I was like, I have a vacation coming up for the week of Halloween, and then I have another week of vacation time to put in for. And she's like, well, what do you want to do? And I was like, I don't have anything planned. My sister-in-law, I don't think, is coming over this year from England. So, because even if the restrictions were lifted, I don't think she is anyway, because she just bought a different house. So congratulations to her and her family. And so I think she's busy like moving house and such. So she won't be here. Unless I'm wrong. But even if I'm wrong, she would be here over Halloween. So I'm saying I don't think I have any other reasons specifically to take a vacation. So I told my boss I just want to like start getting this room clean, because my boss knows about, she knows about my YouTube channel, and she knows about my addictions and hobbies. And I told her that I have to get this tamed and organized and under control. And yeah, because like in some of my previous videos, I'm sure I've shown you at least bits and pieces, like maybe not a full tour, but like David has his like guitar room, right? And it's a much bigger room. This room has a bigger like closet at the end of it, which currently is stuffed full of between my totes of like finished products and yarn. It's also got a bunch of Damon's stuff that didn't fit into the room he's renting out and living in. So like it's a shared closet. So I don't count that as actual like space right now, because it's kind of just a mess. And but if you don't count that as part of the room, this room is kind of like a slightly bigger than that walk-in closet. And David's guitar room is like, it was a bedroom, like a big bedroom at one point. So he's got a lot more like spacious room that I would like. If I had that room, I'd have more room for shelving around, and my chair would still be not hitting things, and I could back up to show you guys things, and it would just be bigger. But like he can go and play his guitar and hold up in his room in there away from everybody if he wants to, you know, for like him and his time. And like I could do that in here, except just until everything's organized, it's not a comfortable space, you know? Like it is and it isn't. It's comfortable because my yarn is around, but like I've told you guys, like how I want to get like things cleared off and like my autographed pictures up and like things that you guys have sent me up and everything. So like I want to do all that before I like really consider it like a comfortable space that I want to be in. So that's what I want to do on my non-Halloweeny vacation at the end of the year. So guess we'll see. But and I did start on it, like some of the yarn, like I have moved some of it and everything. I just haven't moved a lot of it yet. So progress. But anyway, you know, I didn't realize I was already at like 17 minutes on this, because I had virtually nothing to talk about today. And here I am babbling on. Yeah, I think I am probably gonna let you go. I should let you go. Yeah, I'll let you go. All right. So anywho, I hope you guys have been having a wonderful weekend, and I hope that you're getting to relax and get some crocheting done, or knitting, or whatever it is that you're wanting to do, or cleaning your yarn space, or whatever it is you want. But I hope you're getting to relax and do something fun. And I am going to go watch some Stranger Things. So I will talk to you guys later. And I love you, and happy spooky season. Bye, guys.